Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a strength Pilates flow. So let's get started in downward facing dog. Your hands can come onto the mat, feet stepping back, downward dog. Arms straight, legs straight, stretch the spine long. If it's your first downward dog of the day, you can walk the feet one by one, right and left, right and left. Okay, everybody from here. Lift the heels slightly off the floor, bend your knees, micro bend your knees, and then push your sit bones up towards the ceiling. And you see that this really stretches the spine even longer. Deep breathing here. Now come forward into your plank pose. Hold your plank. Think of puffing the upper back up towards the ceiling. So you protract the shoulders, which means the shoulder blades spread apart from each other, away from each other. Keeping this, tap your knees to the floor. So just hover your knees off the floor and come back up. Palms stay heavy into the mat, knees lower and come back up. So as the knees lower down, try not to move the spine too much. So just the knees lower down, pelvis stays stable and back up. 3 more like this, knees to the floor and back up. Last 2, knees to the floor. Good, and back up. Try not to drop your head too much. Knees to the floor. Hold here. Arms straight. Palms heavy. Knees hovering for 3, 2, 1. Push back, downward dog. Okay. Now come forward into your plank pose again. Take your knees to the floor. Shift your body weight forward. We're going to go for some push-ups. So hips forward, pelvis forward. Looking straight out in front of you. From here, bend the elbows back, send the chest to the floor, and come up. We have 4 more like this. Bend the elbows back, and push up. Last 3. Good. Keep on going. 2. 1 more. Lower all the way down. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Shift your hips back. Child's pose. Very good. Come forward. Tuck your toes. Push back. Downward dog. Now come forward, plank pose. We're going to go into some shoulder planks. So lower your forearms down to the mat. Both forearms down. Now interlace your fingers. Now walk your feet back. So now you're in a forearm plank. You're going to go for the same knee taps here. Keep your elbows heavy into the mat. Knees lower towards the floor. And push back up. 7 more, knees to the floor. And back up. 5. Knees just slightly hover. 4. Good. Keep the elbows strong. 3. 2. Thighs stay lifted. 1 more. Hover and hold here. Keep the core fired up. Elbows pushing into the mat. Shoulder blades high. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight. Hold your forearm plank. Now from here, I want you to walk the feet in just a little bit. Pike the hips up like your downward dog shape. Hold here. Hold for 3. Push the shoulder blades towards your thighs. 2, 1. Knees to the floor. Child's pose. Come back into your forearm plank whenever you're ready. So interlace the fingers like a tripod shape. Tuck your toes, hips up, walk the feet back. So your body is in a nice straight line here. From here, I want you to pike your hips up like a downward dog shape. So now your shoulders are behind your elbows. If you can, walk the toes forward and pike the hips higher up towards the ceiling. Keeping this, shoulder blades push towards your thighs. So you really lengthen out the lower back. Keep looking in between the elbows. Keeping this. Push your thighs towards the back of the room. Top shoulders lift away from the ears. Stay here. Walk the toes a little bit further in. Push the shoulder blades closer towards your thighs. If this is okay for you, left leg, reach it up towards the ceiling. Good, stay stable. Right elbow heavy, left elbow heavy. Slowly lower your right leg. Certainly left leg, right leg comes up. Breathing deeply here, strong arms, strong legs, strong core. Lower the right leg down, walk the feet back out. Forearm plank, hold. Very good, lower. And rest, child's pose. Pushing back up, downward dog. Step forward in between your hands, forward fold. Bend your knees, so squat all the way down. Sweep the arms up, chair pose. So arms stay forward, upper arms back. And then in 5 counts, lower the butt all the way to the floor. Once you sit, knees come up. Teaser. Stretch the arms forward. V hold or teaser. Or boat pose. Stretch the arms forward, legs bent or legs straight. Now very slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Knees to chest and release. Very good. Take your hands into a cactus shape. Lower your knees towards the right. Come back to center, lower your knees towards your left. Come back to center, right side again. Come back to center and then to your left. Come back to center, knees to chest. Slowly rocking back up to a comfortable seat. Okay, and that is it for today. Thank you for joining me on the mat.